AI Stories. Podcast 3, Ian.
Hello, my name is Daniel and welcome to the third AI Stories podcast. This month we turn the tables and I'll be interviewing Ian, the writer and producer of AI Stories. Hello, Ian.
Hello, Daniel.
Ian, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Yes, my name is Ian and I live in southeast London. I'm registered blind and I work in the sort of podcasty audio business, and I've been doing that now for over 10 years.
What inspired AI Stories?
Well, my inspiration for AI Stories comes out of three things. Basically, a need to learn a bit of software, my interest in audio drama, and my love of science fiction literature. And I kind of pulled the three things together to help me understand how to use the software, basically.
What made you use synthetic voices?
Well, I basically couldn't afford real actors. And the fact that AI Stories is about artificial intelligence and set in the future, I thought the synthetic voices would be appropriate.
Is there any backstory?
Yeah, the backstory really goes back as far as now, 2019. It's about predicting what may happen in 100 years' time. I predict that the world goes through a series of mini nuclear wars. Because of that, there's starvation and loss of life, and the global population is reduced by 5 billion people, which makes things more manageable. And in the meantime, the large corporates, which are looking at artificial intelligence already, the Googles and Amazons, etc., they've pushed on with their development, and it's got to a point where, in fact, artificial intelligence no longer requires them as an organization. And so by the time we get to 2119, AI is in full control. Humans have become the pets of artificial intelligence. And that's kind of where we are with AI Stories.
That's quite a pessimistic view of the future.
Well, yeah, maybe. But when you consider the state of politics in the UK, the state of leadership and politics globally, it's not surprising one feels pessimistic, because we're not in a good space at the moment. Who knows what will happen in the near future, let alone 100 years from now. And also, technology is moving on afoot. Artificial intelligence is becoming kind of normalized in many respects, with the introduction of domestic technologies like the Echo Dot and the Google version. So, yeah, I don't know. I think watch this space.
And, talking of the future, have you any thoughts for the future of AI Stories?
Yeah, it really depends on what sort of listenership I develop. And if people start asking for episodes or start wishing to input into it, then yeah, I do have an idea of producing maybe next year some longer versions of AI Stories, maybe based on classic literature or roughly based on genre, like literature genre. But it all depends on what sort of listenership I build up, really, between now and June next year.
Well, this seems a good time to wrap things up. Firstly, thank you, Ian.
Thank you, Daniel.
All episodes and podcasts of AI Stories can be found on the AI Stories YouTube channel. My name is Daniel, and until next time, thank you for listening.